behind this magical barrier, right? Unless I cast detect magic or arcane sight.
Yeah.
All right, in that case, then he casts detect magic, and he got a 33 spellcraft.
Oh, they took him off. They took it off YouTube.
It's an abjuration school. Well, actually, that's gonna take you like 2-3 rounds.
Wait, it takes that long? What if I cast arcane sight? Is it quicker?
I think arcane sight's quicker.
I might have to cast arcane sight then, because we don't got 2-3 rounds just like that.
That beguiler spell list, son.
Yeah, got like that.
So fucking handy. I want to fucking use Zed so badly, man. Now you're actually just using. You're basically using Zed right now, son. Shit.
Two of best worlds, a wizard and a beguiler at the same time, son.
Yeah, because beguilers get like bard spells and shit.
Hmm.
You know the location and
divine
power of
spells, I
all
think, too.
magical
Some of them.
auras. So you see the location of the aura and the power. And the power of the aura is moderate.
It will still take the same amount of time?
A moderate spell aura. An aura's power that depends on the, if the item bearing the auras are in line of sight, you can make a spellcraft check. No, it's quicker. It was quicker. Yeah, you determine the school of magic is it's abjuration school.
If I cast arcane sight within the same round, would I know what spell effect is on?
You wouldn't know.
Huh?
You would have to see the spell's effects. Like you could see its aura and know what school it's from, but until you have a visual or until you have some kind of visual. Well, not just visual. As long as your character can somehow detect the effects of the spell, whether it affects him or another character, or if he could see it visually.
Claudius is gonna make a logical deduction. They're waiting. They were expecting us to come fight, and obviously these are like wards and barriers to detriment us, our advancement. So Claudius is just, he knows that this effect is not good, so he's just gonna like outright just dispel the effect. Or try. Swift action to activate the spelling cord, and he's gonna cast for his beguiler to his dispel magic level 10.
Alright. Roll away.
Dude, that One Punch Man is pretty fun.
Oh, I rolled a 7 again. 19. 2-7 back to back.
You sense as you cast dispel magic, you can sense that you can still see the aura still up. The dispelling had failed.
Claudius instructs the she devil to use her what's that shit called? That whip that she has. I think has 50-foot reach. And to freaking entangle the war mage trying to run away. Like wrap it around his foot. Actually wrap it around his throat. I like the visual effect of that. Like whip it good. Tangle that dude, son.
Come be like,
Get over here!
Get over here. MK, son.
She can hurl the rope 30 feet with no range penalty.
It goes all the way up to 50 feet.
Each area needs carries some 50 feet long that entangles opponents.
It's pretty godlike.
Okay. Typically in areas entangled with foes into the air.
What the hell's an Erinus? Erinise.
It's like a she-devil. I mean, let me see a picture here. Let me see if I can copy and paste it.
Damn, looking at a godlike looking one right now.
Yeah, she looks godlike. I don't know if I can post it here.
Looks like a evil harpy or something.
Yeah. Are you looking at the one from the Pathfinder SRD?
No. Oh, wait.
Oh. Here it is. I got a copy. Here it is. I'm gonna send the link.
Alright.
Check it out. It's almost like a succubi, but not really.
Yeah.
It's the devil. It's like the devil version. They're based off of the Furies from Greek mythology.
Yeah, like the devil version of a demonic succubi. Yeah.
Yeah.
They basically
I mean,
were
what's the
what they
charisma?
were
I'm
once.
sure they got high
They
charisma.
basically
They're
they
saying
were.
that like they're more like they don't play games like the succubus do. Like the succubus are more like about enchanting and all that shit. These fucking Arenize, whatever however you say it.
Yeah.
They're more they're more like aggressive, I guess.
Yeah, they are more aggressive, and they got high charisma too.
Both
Not as high
Succubus
as
and Arenies.
Yeah, it's like 20.
Yeah, I think succubus got way high fucking charisma.
No, succubus is like 28 plus, and then they got a whole bunch. They got like a whole bunch of charming effects too.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like these creatures. They're like fear. They got like fear type abilities, like Kai basically. Like they could put people to like become afraid.
Oh, they got like fair shit.
Yeah,
They do.
They got fear shit.
No, they don't.
Yeah, it says at will, fear, single target, DC 19.
What?
What? Where?
High smoker.
I don't see fear. I see
At will.
greater teleport, charm monster, minor image,
Probably looking
holy
at different
blight.
versions.
They're looking at
He's
the
probably
Pathfinder
looking at
version. Yeah, that's right.
Pathfinder version.
But I'm not a charm monster. I'm looking at the Pathfinder one.
That's why.
It was just like, nah, son, you're gonna hold that 3.5. You know, like it.
Actually, Charm Monster is better than
And they did give him fear.
Pathfinder Fear. Charm Monster, that's fucking like shit.
Why did they
Like
give
a high level of the Charm person stuff.
What book are they in? The Fiendish Codex or something?
They took out
I don't know.
Charm Monster and gave him fear? Oh, that's because they were basing it. They're trying to make the Arenies and Pathfinder more like the Furies from Greek mythology, whereas the Arenies in D&D is like the Temptress.
The one in Pathfinder, they don't look temptress in Pathfinder. They look like they're fucking intimidating as hell. Like you don't want to fuck with them in the battlefield.
Yeah. That's why they changed it. They took out Charm Monster and gave him fear.
Yeah, they don't.
No, these are the Arenies Charm.
Charm Monster works on a person too.
Okay, so
You better wake up, son.
So which version are we using? She has fear or she has Charm
No,
Monster?
D&D one.
I'm gonna have to find what book is this creature on in D&D? Because I don't even know where to get their stats from.
Here, just get it here.
Yeah, look what you did.
Don't worry about it now. I mean, because because Pathfinder Summon Monster added that creature to its list. It wasn't on 3.5. Summon Monster rules. Oh, there it is. Thank you. I'm gonna copy and paste it. Oh, isn't the D20 SRD? I didn't even know.
Don't you open up that window?
I thought it was like a new type. I didn't know it was an old school type.
Yeah, Matt, do you have headphones? Oh.
Entangle effect.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for her attack.
Get your fucking fat ass crocodile feet off
Oh, so they can charm also.
Louis, son.
Yeah, they could charm. I ain't even know. Now I know, man. Charm people.
I didn't know that.
If I knew that, I would have charmed the Stone Giant, son.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we would have done that a long time.
I thought it only feared. So I'm like, oh shit, could have been like, oh. Let me charm these two Stone Giants real quick.
Boy. You a fucking bitch, nigga.
That 8 I rolled is for the whip. 8 plus,
At will greater teleport? What the fuck? Can't you teleport past a wall?
The summons
Never mind.
can't. Summons can't teleport though.
Oh, they can't?
Mm-mm.
Summons can?
I thought summons could.
I thought so too until recently.
If I wanted her to teleport from one side of the map to the other, she can't do that shit? I know she cannot teleport other people.
A summon monster cannot summon or otherwise conjure another creature, nor can it use any teleportation or planar travel abilities.
Well, how come Baylor's could do it then?
Baylor's? Could do what?
You cannot summon a Baylor.
Well, how come Baylor's could summon other Baylors?
talking about the summon
It's
monster
different.
spell.
Okay.
We're talking about the
Talking about summoning spell, not calling spells. Calling spells, you bring the creature right to your world.
The actual
Yeah.
creature.
Hold on, hold on, but what about with Cynthia? Like when she summoned that hound, that the thing that looks like a dog, it's celestial, that he could teleport and shit.
Yeah, shouldn't have been teleporting.
Doing the Lord of Thunderdome battle.
That's what that's what I meant when I said, yeah, I found that recently. Like I just realized
Oh, okay.
like it was like 3 weeks
Okay,
ago.
okay.
I
Oh, man, that was really recent.
I realized,
Okay.
yeah. I was like, because I used to think the same thing. I'm like, man, I'll just teleport these guys and just. I mean, I'll summon these guys and have them teleport or do all this sort of shit. And then I think I was reading something online and
That
somebody
sucks,
was like,
man.
well,
I mean,
your
I like
summons
all these
can't
teleports.
teleport. I'm like, summons can't teleport. I'm like, what? So I look at the
That's-
spell.
that's
I'm like,
news to me.
wow, all this time I didn't know this shit. This spell's been around forever.
Damn, son.
But what if it's
This basic ass shit that I should have known 10 years ago. This shit, I'm learning new shit about it now. I'm like, wow.
what if you summon like some sort of like creature that has like prepare arcane spells, and that's actually one of the spells they have to prepare, teleport. They still can't do it.
Or
It says it says they can't do it.
Oh, that's kind of.
I guess that makes it too broken.
Because
then
can
can
you? It
summon
can't.
something
Nor
with a low
can it
spell,
use.
and then-
Nor can it use any teleportation or planar travel abilities.
What about gate?
Nope. Gates. Now, if you gate the creature toward it to you, I mean, it's not.
Yeah, if you get the creature, yeah, then you could.
If
they
it's
could
a
do the
called
teleport.
creature,
Yeah,
if it's a see, there's a special.
because you call the actual creature.
It says it next to the spell. It says conjuration. It says in parentheses summoning. The summoning spells have these limitations, but if it says calling in in parentheses, that's something different.
All right.
Yeah, there's 5 different conjurations: there's calling and creation, healing, summoning, and teleportation. What'd you get? An 8? An 8 plus what she
I rolled an 8. Plus.
I need to roll this.
It's a touch attack.
Alright. Is it?
Isn't it?
No, it's a regular range attack.
Oh,
Really?
okay. Her range is high, so her range attack is high.
Yeah, it's plus 14.
Yeah.
There's a 50 feet away. It's 30 feet at no penalty, so minus 2 penalty at 50 feet. So minus plus.
Can she move
12.
closer or no?
Oh, you want her to? Oh yeah, she can move. Yeah, like right here. Oh, right here, I should say.
That'd be epic if you grabbed it around his neck, then pulled it.
That's what I'm trying to do, man.
Pull it back.
Get over here. Get over here.
8 plus 14.
Sick.
And his AC is. All right, you hit. She hits. She gets him with the. 12.
Oh, sorry, I turned it off.
Thank you, Ryan.
Good. Actually,
It
keep
sounds
doing
mad
it.
loud.
That'll wake
Yeah,
him up.
it's fucking ridiculously loud. Like, I don't understand what.
He's got a sensitive mic.
Hold the fucking thing back or something. Fuck, do you need to shit that close?
Roll a.
Huh?
I forgot he has cover. Shit. Never mind. That missed.
All right. He's done then. Claudius, as you see him casting his spell, conjuring, and then he brings his hands quickly downward, as if trying to like bring down the enchantment, and he could tell that his magic fizzled out. It wasn't able to take out the barrier. He goes like, he looks back at Cynthia. I'm gonna need more time with his ward. I was unsuccessful in taking it down.
Vanegum's idea was probably our best bet. If we can use one of the bodies that are laying here, if they can physically pass through the barrier, then maybe we could just teleport one of ourselves using the body with benign transposition.
Who's strong enough to carry that stone giant's body over here, though?
We all are if we move collectively.
Sounds like a plan.
that body is in the middle of a reverse black thing.
Well, that one is, but there's one over there that is not.
I can just keep casting the spell magic until I dispel it.
You could. But how
Did
long will
Reservoir
that
use
take?
all of his
Because
spells?
if we use, that's gonna take.
He told me. He told me before I went to the wall. Claudius said to his creature seen it.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, while you guys do that, then if that's what we're gonna do,
Why don't you
then
just why don't you just pull someone out of the mud?
no line of effect or sight to them.
Oh, they're like under.
Ask Lou. Lou, can we see the fighters or no?
No, they're buried. They're dying.
They're buried. Yeah, it's like they're like in a tomb down there.
Unless you plan on digging them
well-
out. Yeah.
I mean, you guys could try and do that, and I guess in the meantime, I'll see what I could do about this ward.
Okay.
So while they do that, Lou, Claudia's gonna cast another dispel magic.
Wait a minute. Why don't you just
What?
Why don't you send? Why can't like? It doesn't need to be a body. It can just be anybody that doesn't have anything to lose. Why don't you just put the summon on the other side of the wall and then
Because the sun will get
Sure.
dispelled if it goes
She'll
to the wall.
she can't teleport, or she'll get the spell going through it.
Alright, Kai, take off all your gear and just walk through.
no. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to teleport. Just walk through it. She's not gonna have it. She doesn't have any buffs on.
Can't benign transposition with her. She's a teleport.
Valenum doesn't have any buffs on. He just walks through.
Wait a minute. You can't use benign transposition on a summon.
Nope, they can't.
No.
Valenum walks through the
Because
barrier.
it cannot teleport.
They
Valenum walks
cannot
through the barrier. It's
teleport.
taking too fucking long. Valenum walks through the barrier. I don't
Oh,
even care
wow.
what gets the spell. Walk through the barrier.
Valenum walks through the barrier. He's like,
I didn't take it too long. My son's kidnapped. We sitting here dilly-dallying with the stupid fucking wall.
While Valenum does that, I'm gonna try and cast another dispel magic with the dispelling cord effect on.
So he goes ching 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 right inside, and he's like, "Oh, I see you, War Mage. Ching 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 ching."
Alright.
In his face, I take
Fuck, man.
it.
As soon as you see the War Mage vocal, like, yeah, like this is our
I'm
first
gonna
rodeo.
I'm gonna waste all my beguiler spell slots on fucking
Yeah,
spell
you
magic.
gonna burn all this shit on this wall, son? Fuck that, man. If y'all don't want
That's
to
what I'm
without
saying.
transposition, then I'll walk through.
Yo, fuck it. Like Claudius is just Claudius just tells the rest of the party, just gather like near me and shit.
Did you cast
And,
it? Or?
and he's gonna dimension door everybody to the other side. Cause
That'll work.
Oh, he's doing that instead of casting.
That's better than burning all the dispels.
Kai,
yeah, I already burned. I burned 2 level 3 slots on fucking dispel magic. That shit ain't working.
Kai says to Claudius in his head, he says, "I tried teleporting. Be careful. When I was infiltrating this place earlier, some of these walls seem to be protected by some anti-teleportation spell. Some certain walls I was not able to teleport around. So you might want to be careful with that.
Claudius
He
acknowledges
just gives you
Kai.
a warning. Just gives you
You're
a warning.
like, good to know. Thank you, Kai. Claudius, he does detect magic. See if there's anything in the weave that he could detect that would disrupt his conjuration teleportation magic. Arcane knowledge, if he has to roll one as well.
To do what?
Claudius, he wants to do a spellcraft check or knowledge arcana, whether if he were to cast a teleportation like spell, if it would work.
Oh, he's
Getting from one side to the other.
Unless, well, he doesn't sense any other auras, any other abjuration auras in that region. So, as long as the he doesn't think that anything's blocking teleporting into that altar room.
All right. Let me see how many people are.
Doors of dimension.
Let me see how many willing creatures I could do with Dimension Door.
It's still you to go.
No, it's anybody's go. I took like 3 turns already, 3 rounds.
Yeah,
Anyone
well,
can
no,
go.
Valenum went, and I got.
Oh, combat's over?
Yeah, for now.
I'm gonna stand guard by the door. I'm not gonna go through the wall. I'm just gonna sit there with. As long as
Can I
however
teleport
long
through the
Blink
wall?
stays
I
on,
mean,
I'm
through
gonna
the
sit there
barrier without
ready.
getting hit?
Well, I can't.
If Metro wants to test that, he could do it. And
3,
Valarian's
4,
doing
5,
what?
6,
Just
7, 8,
standing
9, 10,
guard
12,
for it.
Doorway, yeah. I'm gonna stand guard.
Claudius goes like I could teleport 5 people with me.
Wait, can I teleport through this? If you teleport through this, can you not get hit? I'm asking you as Claudius.
Valenum, do you have the tech? Claudius goes like Valenum, do you have the tech magic prepared?
No, I do not. Cynthia says I do.
I want to know if that area where you're at over there, if actually he has Claudius has the she devil where Valenum is at. Does the wall effect goes further towards the area that he's at, or no? Because you got true seeing on. So basically that ward here,
What the f-
and I guess I didn't see anything happen to Valenum. Can I do a spellcraft check?
Does he doesn't have any buffs on?
Elena walked in raw, son. Well, Valena's always raw.
Walked in raw, and all the magic that was on you is still on you. But you feel,
Wow.
yeah. Claudius, I guess when you saw Valenum go through, you noticed fluctuations of magic bombarding him. It doesn't seem to be hurting him, but you just see the magic. Well, since you got arcane sight on, you can see the auras on Valenum from your spells start to fluctuate like wildly, as if trying to keep stable. And well, the power of your magic against the power of this magical wall this translucent, invisible wall that he walked through. Your spells managed to hold itself. All your spells still managed to hold itself together as you walked through. But that gave you a good indication of that. Shoot, what's your spellcraft like? Plus 28.
Plus 28.
Yeah, something like that.
Plus 26. Actually.
That gave you enough of a clue. That gave you enough of a information to deduce that it's a wall of dispel magic.
All right. So Claudius goes to thank you for volunteering, Valenum.
Anytime.
This ward
That's what I'm
This
here
ward
for.
here is designed to dispel our magical effects that we have on our buffs. It could be troublesome since most of us here have ongoing enchantments on. 5 of you gather around me. I'll teleport us to the other side of the wall. We can't risk getting all these magical energies that we have active at the moment to just go to waste and get dispelled. 1, 2, 3.
Kai says, I'll catch up.
I'm gonna secure Calmus.
All right, Claudius will wait for you then.
No, you can go ahead and teleport through. He can teleport himself.
Oh, all right.
But I'm gonna fucking grab Calmus and I'm gonna put him in a cell. Actually,
Send it in a cell. Where?
I'm gonna just drop him off outside. Fucking Jenny and everybody else should be out there.
And there you go.
Yeah,
Oh, like toss him outside. Like here's one.
Yeah, like the law enforcers.
He throw his ass through the window.
For real, everybody's like, there's a fight going on in there. What's going on? And he's like, here's one that's still alive.
Do that nigga Gotham style. Throw his ass through the window like it's Harvey Bullock and
While you at it.
Throw him through
Like
the
Harvey and Gordon did those fucking guys, threw a nigga through the window, like, get out of here.
threw him down the cathedral stairs. Like, here he is. He starts tumbling down.
Doing the job for them, son.
Claudius goes like, while you at it, Kai, let Captain Torsia know that if he wants to save those 3 humans that are buried underneath the ground, that they should bring shovels and start digging them out.
Understood. Yokai. No.
You heard that, right, Lou?
Yeah. What? The message?
Yeah, well, Claudius told Kai.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. They.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Camus and I'm gonna drop him off outside. And then when I get back inside, I'm gonna teleport in the wall. But I'm pretty sure by then, this would have already finished up.
Yeah, only take a few seconds for this guy to teleport everybody. You do 1, 2.
Well,
3.
Kai's busy cutting the web and getting the body out and dragging it.
I can't. I guess Solarian got to move
Lift,
himself.
well, carrying it. Yeah,
And
carrying
sign.
it over. So those are the 5 you grabbed.
I grabbed
1, 2, 3.
Messoar.
Alright.
I grabbed Cynthia, Sino, Solarian. That's 4 people. Am I
I'm
missing
going
anyone?
with them.
And Kai said that he could teleport himself, so he's good. I got everyone. And the She-Devil, I order her to walk through the wall since she can't teleport.
All right.
Hopefully her spell resistance is strong enough to she don't get the spell.
She went to go through the wall and she says, "Gone."
Well, Claudius goes like, your service, it's a good service.
Yes, that is.
Her eyes,
Your service is
service
still
is
needed.
appreciated.
What? Too late.
yo, she had the eyes of the Oracle, son. She was able to see everything. Like,
That's pretty godly. That's a really good spell. Good summon.
yeah. You know what's funny? That if I summon that creature again, it'll be the same person again. She'll be like, you again, human mage. Ask Lewis. He said that's how it is. I could keep summoning the same people.
Yeah, you can
person
say
over
you
and
had.
over
Yeah,
again.
I have.
How you gonna get me killed?
There's
this
a
time?
there's an optional rule that has it where you can make your summons unique. So like you could roll their stats, you can give them their feats, you can like it's its own unique creature instead of just
Character?
like an average creature from the book.
my little mini.
But
my
every
little
time
mini
you cast
cohort.
every time you cast a summon, to summon that creature, it'll always be the same one. And if it, I think if it dies in combat, like if it not if it gets killed, quote unquote, like while it's summoned, you can't like summon it again for 24 hours or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's still got like.
No,
But that means you could summon something similar then in its stead if you wanted to summon like the same creature, right?
Oh yeah. If you like,
Like
if you
the
could summon,
average-
if you want, you could summon multiple ones when you're higher level. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga Valadier, son. He was gonna have some
Val-
weak
yo,
ass
Valdier's gonna be-
monsters all day, son.
See, I don't want to. Yeah, well, Valdir, I will actually take the freaking time to have all these fucking summons unique mapped out. You know that shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But Claudia's only dabbled a little bit in summoning. This is like the first time this dude been summoned at level 13.
Damn, took him long enough.
Yeah, you gotta thank Oyola for that because of that magical cloak he got him. I could spontaneously cast summoning spells.
The robes.
Really?
Yeah,
Corfon.
because of the robe. Yeah,
Corfon's
What are you,
robes.
fucking ranger? Not a ranger, a druid now?
yeah, but with summon monster spells. I could sack one of my spells for a fucking summon monster spell.
That's hot.
I like that magical item. It's freaking godlike.
No, that's definitely epic.
It's actually a magical item that I wanted to get with freaking Valdir.
What's Zyno? I already know what Kai's doing. Oh, you brought Zyno to the other side. Well, yeah, Zyno's on the other side, teleported.
Yes, I know.
Oh wait, well actually they had to all move towards Claudius so he could grab them all. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
So he did
Yeah.
that. He did that. The War Mage. Okay, so then the War Mage has Valenum in front of him. The War Mage now uses a standard. Uses a standard
the War
action
Mage.
to fucking use his boots to fucking teleport.
Attack of opportunity. Nah, I don't know.
No, not for command word magic
Not the
items.
But hold on, but Messor is there. Doesn't he have a way to prevent people from casting magic
He
fire?
didn't get there yet because everybody had to come to Claudius first. So that was gonna take like a whole round right
If he's
there.
threatening,
Yeah, I'm just bullshitting. I'm just bullshitting. That dude should have been way gone by now. It took us at least a few rounds just to figure that shit out.
but V was in front of him the entire time.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
but he had a
that.
double move up.
I know V went right through without even thinking. Only V would have had a chance to stop him, not us though.
Oh yeah, sure, true.
If he chose to.
All right, so there's the like I described before with the altar and pillars and the motifs, and then there's that one lone door in the south, right here.
All right. Claudius does. Oh wait, I got arcane sight on. Is there any magical traps or abjuration emanating from that door?
Nope. Nope. You do not sense any such horrors. Where?
Blue glowing eyes. Looks so godlike.
Do I have? Please be numbered. No, you're not numbered. Son of a bitch. I thought I had a numbered Shackled City. Oh, here we go. Are these numbered? Yes, these are numbered. Thank you. I have maps that are numbered and not numbered. And I need the numbered ones, personally. No. There we go. Okay. Door is.
What?
No, there's no magic aura. It's just another.
Claudius does a perception check to see if there's any.
It's an iron door. No magic aura on it.
Claudius does a perception check to see if there's any mundane trap on it. Non-magical traps.
You do some searching and you don't find any. You don't find.
Is
any
the door
traps in
unlocked?
it. Door is locked.
All right, so Claudius he pulls out his lock picking tools, and he puts on his goggles. Oh, actually spectacles is it? So you can see better at the lock. And he gets to work. He starts to work. And he tells Valentinum to move closer to him also.
All right, so
In case when he unlocks the door, somebody comes out charging. Yeah, actually get down here. There you go. You get there, I'll be right on top of you. Be my shield, Valentinum.
without fail.
King Arthur.
Without fail. Yo, if Palladium wasn't Fate Zero, son.
King Arthur. King Arthur. Valentinum is King Arthur now, son.
Good game. If
Said
Palladium
Fate
wasn't
Zero.
Fate Zero, you'd automatically
I'm
get
the
the Holy
cast-
Grail.
I'm the caster.
You would automatically
Everybody
get the Holy Grail. There'd be no way that mage would get hurt at all.
It was an extremely masterful. It was an extremely masterful lock, but with an insight bonus from your magic and you can take 10.
Nigga, that's what I'll break that lock with a punch.
And you can take 10.
I can take 10.
Yeah, there's no combat. Not distracted.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Alright, I'll take 10 then.
Yeah, you got 40 and you beat it on a 40. So
Yeah, a 40 would have taken 10.
with this masterful lock on this doorway, you guys see Claudius just like he's a nothing.
This dude's
Like,
a fucking cat burglar, son. You can get through anything.
I'm a lux. I make locksmiths weep
Yo, Kai,
in the
Kai,
night.
you weren't here. You know, like the main door before we got into this church? DC 48, son. I fucking
Yeah, that shit
passed
is
that
super
shit.
high, bro.
48. God damn.
Yeah.
That wasn't
He blocks better than rogues.
Yo, hell yeah, Claudia's better than Rogue when it comes to unlocking doors and shit. Saving traps.
Goddamn shit.
All
Don't
right,
you just
they.
unlocked it with a knock spell?
I could do that too. But
Oh, that's all skill?
that's all skills, yeah. I haven't done knock. I haven't knocked just as an emergency. If for whatever reason I rolled a 48 and it still doesn't unlock it. That happened with me in Messor once. It was a fucking door that it was no like unlocking mechanism. So I was like, oh well, nah. That's like the trump card.
And there's fucking monsters in there.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of monsters and wraiths and all that shit.
All right, so there you see the hallway.
All right.
Marching order.
I saw walking
I'm
down
guessing-
that bad boy.
I'm guessing Solarian and Messor are right behind Velatinum. I'll be right behind them.
Cynthia
And
behind
Sino and
Claudius.
Kai could be.
Oh, it's me in the back. Just for one
There's a
reason.
door
Because
here to the north, and it turn and at this end it turns to the left. So there's like
Lewis, let me move
there's
on.
an
Let me
iron door to
control
your
the
left
sign.
in a corner. Zino's here.
Oh, my bad, Sign. I didn't even know you were here.
No, it's all good.
I was controlling your character.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even.
Silent.
My bad.
No, I was focused on my fucking homework.
Nah, do what you gotta do, bro. No, my bad. I didn't even know that you were here, like, playing. Because earlier I was playing your character.
Velatinum.
You know,
Do you?
I was going down the hallway.
He's going down the hall, skipping past the door.
The door that I mean, now open the door. Unless
Oh, you're gonna open that door
I'll
then?
check to see It's locked. It's locked.
Claudius,
And you set off like
remember,
30
Claudius
traps.
is like right there. Does he see any minute?
So Valeno turns to Claudius and goes, "You have another locked door."
Alright. Claudius does his stuff. Take 10. You'll stand right there while Velatinum is like right in front.
Yeah.
Take 10.
Looking inside, what you find.
The shield and the caster together.
Kick that door in like, boom! With that damn.
Bam!
So
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, Louis, like Claudius never actually opens the door. He just unlocks it.
No, I know.
and then
He
lets
unlocks
Velatinum
No, I know.
kick it open.
Kick it open and kicks
Just
it open.
making sure. I don't want to get charged by a minute for it.
They're like, it's unlocked. Oh shit! Like, all right. So what you look inside, and you see a well-appointed chamber that houses several comfortable chairs. The walls are pleasantly decorated with hanging art, and a long polished wooden table rests against the northern wall. 2 bookcases hold a few minor religious texts, writings of those devoted to the service of the gods of the dead. In this particular instance, you notice all the books that were once on Merkel have been replaced with those of Sirik, with very few that are for Jurgle.
Valeno turns to Cynthia and he asks her, "Do you still have that prayer active? Is it still active? I mean, is it? How
Which
has it
prayer?
passed? Actually, it should be off. If you took 10 minutes, it's gone by now.
10 minutes for what? What prayer is it?
Celestial aspect.
Perfect.
Cynthia.
No, it's in D&D tools.
Like we inherited the throne of Eddie Marcus.
Marcus.
You mean Zolarian has inherited?
What?
No, he was like, you have inherited. Darren said you have inherited the throne of Eddie Marcus, and what you mean Zolarian's got the inheritance. It's 1 minute per level. It hasn't been 13. It hasn't been 11 minutes.
Okay. So she goes, "Yes, the prayer is still here, although its power is waning." And Valeno turns, he points at the room, and he goes, "Burn it all." And then keeps walking.
What?
Claudius looks at Cynthia.
What the hell was that?
Are you actually gonna do that? You being a scholar? Claudius does detect magic in the room. Make sure there's no magical trinkets.
Oh, you have arcane sight on still, right?
Yeah, you were still you were
Yeah,
seeing
I always
it.
have arcane sight on. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see any magic auras in there.
All right.
So there you go. To be honest with you,
You do realize that the books are. Well, yeah, they. It's a pretty good
says-
library.
to be honest with you,
It's not exceptional.
this is all a bunch of serious lies.
There's many books here. I don't think they're all about Cyric or Jurgle. It might be other scholarly knowledge in here. I don't think we should. Unless we do a thorough investigation later on.
From what I see, everything here is about Cyril.
Well, most of them are Cyric, but like I said, some's Jurgle, and some of it's just like about the gods of the dead and like the god of the dead in general.
Valerian goes, Claudius, you think that after we are done here, that this place will remain under their control? The sect that is now inhabiting this place, their own have left them. The acolytes that don't believe in what they're doing.
But some of these books are just general books about gods in general. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not of the religious persuasion. It's just I find it wrong to destroy knowledge, for the sake of it.
Whatever
makings of a religious war.
Whatever religious text that is here that would promote these fools to send assassins after us does not deserve to be spread. And to be honest with you, after we're done here, this temple will make a nice headquarters for the Vindicators. This isn't about my church anymore. To be honest with you, the Temple of the Iron Martyr, if you notice, none of them are here because this isn't a fight between the church or the church of the Temple of the Iron Martyr and the sect. They attack the Vindicators. This is Vindicator business.
Well, you do make a point, though. We don't have no influence here in the upper class level of Cauldron, and this is right in the middle of the nobility circle.
So we just take it.
I assure you this much, Claudius. If they had sent assassins after any of my followers, you would see the Temple of the Iron Martyr here. But that's not what happened. They sent assassins after us, the Vindicators. So as such, I think the Vindicators should commandeer everything that's here. And no one in the Vindicators, unless anyone is speaking up now, cares for any sort of religious text on Cyric. If you want it, then keep it for yourself. Does anyone here want this?
This is not important. Do as you wish, Valenum.
We have no right to take this from them.
They have no right to try and take our lives.
There are those that
Final. He's back.
there are those that maybe not believe in what some of these people are doing, but they still worship these gods.
And they left the temple. Were you not here to see all the acolytes that left? They no longer follow these people. They left the temple altogether.
Louis, is that true? They left the temple altogether?
No, they actually were ordered to. They were actually ordered to leave.
They were kicked out. Sorry.
They were kicked out and they're confused. They don't know what the hell's going on. They just want to get back to work.
And as you can clearly see,
yeah, they were all Jurgalites.
As you can clearly see, the cathedral itself is much too large for the staff members that were here to even run it properly. The dead that are dying aren't even being catered to. As their current job, which is taking care of the dead of the city, taking care of the people who die, and that's all being taken care of my church now because they're not doing that. They're too busy making armies of undead.
No, they've been doing that. They've been doing their job extremely well, in fact.
Not right now.
No, not this very moment.
That's what I'm talking about. Look. Ayo, stay out of it. Let them correct me. I'm talking to players. This is in character. Unless Ayo himself comes out and corrects
thought you misinterpreted Ayo earlier.
No, I misinterpreted shit. Right now, they ain't doing shit.
Claudius goes like, I don't know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I could care less of the fate of this Jurgolites, But what I am worried about is that it feels like we're doing the exact same thing that they are being accused of doing. First of all,
Which is what? Sending
we do not
assassins?
know. First of all, but that's the thing, though. We have only confirmed that the second in command is responsible for what's going on here. The actual high priest of this temple has been missing for several months. There could have been a coup in this organization.
If that's the
need
case, then we
vanquish
can
and
just
take
hand it over. If that's the case, we can always just hand the temple over to the man who should be in charge. But if that man is actually dead and becomes some undead pawn of the usurper that's currently in control, then what do we do? Simply
We give
leave?
it to the
No. This second in command, I agree with you wholeheartedly. We need to take him out. No questions there.
So
But,
my question is, I'm not. It's not a question of whether we take this person out or not. It's a question of what do we do with an empty cathedral after they have been flushed out and either executed by the city or not. Because if this place is left,
I don't think
that's Zino. You're misinterpreting me.
the-
I'm not here to be judge and executioner. I'm here to decide what's going to happen with an empty temple that's going to sit in the center of the city. What will happen is delinquents will move in, and this place will become a haven for crime. So either continue, Claudius. Sorry, I'm sorry for interrupting. What were you saying, Claudius?
Claudius lets Valenum finish, and then he'll.
Okay. So what I'm not concerned with the lives of those who are here. I'm not here to kill anyone. I'm here to bring them all to justice and let the city deal with them. But my question or my concern is that this cathedral will be empty after those who are currently in charge have been vacated. Either we make good use of it or it becomes bad use, such as a haven for criminals and the destitute, and it becomes an eyesore on the community. Either we turn it into something good or it turns into something bad. Case in point, what happened when we went to the Demon Scar and we took out Lord Nathatarone? We created a power vacuum because we left it unfilled. We did nothing. We went there, we destroyed what was there, and then we left and moved on as if something wasn't going to move in, something that's worse. We have to take responsibility for the actions we commit. Now, it wasn't our fault that we got assassins sent after us by these people. However, now that it's our problem, we have to handle it responsibly. The best responsible way to handle it is to move our resources here and make sure it doesn't turn bad. Now, if there's a leader here who was usurped and he's willing to take over responsibilities back to and make things go back to normal, then I'm all for that. However, if the person that was usurped is dead and the person currently in control is the only person that is control right now, then when we take him out, we need to fill that power gap. That is what I'm saying.
You see Claudius, he hunches on his walking stick as he ponders. And it's almost like he could see where Valenum is coming from. His idea and reasoning is logical, actually. And he goes like, gentlemen, you both make valid points. He looks at Valenum, and then he looks at Simon. Perhaps we should mesh out the details, the minute details, after we accomplish our mission here first. I think we should stay focused on the prize, and then we'll decide afterwards what the best course of action should be.
Fair enough. And what about you,
Understood.
Metsuar, Kai? How do you guys feel? Cynthia? Cynthia speaks up and she says, well, I agree that I don't want a power vacuum to be created, especially within the city. Right now, the worst thing that we can do is create more problems, especially since after the Stormblades try to use that power vacuum that happened in the Demon Scar to discredit the Vindicators. If we do it right here, again, in front of the eyes of those within the city, it's going to be hard-pressed to rally them against the Shackled once we've already mullied our name. However, in the same token, I don't want to be viewed as some sort of tyrant. Lennon responds with, while you're busy trying to make sure that you're being viewed in the light of the people who are here, They still need saving whether they like you or not. And also, there is the matter that we are fighting against the Shackled. Well, again, not against the Shackled, but we're fighting against the cage rights. And the cage rights happen to be people who have great resources. And so far, the only person I've seen in the Vindicators that seem to be amassing any sort of resources to take on these people is myself. Now, this is an asset for the Vindicators that can be used to save this city from the Shackled. Why are we walking away from it? Especially when it wasn't something we came looking for. We didn't come here to conquer. We came here to find out who sent assassins after us and stop that from happening again. It just so happens that the assailants may have something that we need. How is it any different than when we take down these enemies and take the resources they have? Are we not decked out in the same weapons that the assassins used against us? How is this any different?
I don't think you're seeing it from the average person's point of view. What a person will see is not us trying to save them, but a religious war between two religions, and now one of them is lost.
Look
and
around you,
Is
Zino.
now taken over.
Look around you, Zino. What religion do you see? No one in the Vindicators wear any sort of religious garbs tied to this church. The only person here tied to the Church of the Iron Martyr is me, the Iron Martyr. This isn't a holy war. If it was, I assure you, I would have rolled in here with the order of the white hand. This would have been my way from the very beginning. I'm doing this with the Vindicators, not with my church. This is not a holy war.
Just as it was easily for the Jurgalites to orchestrate an attack against us and seem like they're like the bad guys. People like Eltherot, a person that I grew up with, he could easily do that to your followers, Beleno. He could take over their minds and have them massacre people in culture. How do we know that the Jurgalites were not manipulated? Their hands were not forced. Their high priest was not murdered or killed by the same people that want us to eradicate them. Perhaps we're doing the cage rights work right now.
That's a
by
very
eliminating the Jurgalites.
That's a very good point. A point that we will not be able to find out until we get to the very end of this. And in either case, what becomes of this cathedral at the end of that?
I think we should, you make a valid point, Valenum. I think we should conclude, once we get to the bottom of this ordeal here, then once we have the appropriate knowledge, then we can make more informed decision. If what you're suggesting is the best course of action, you can count on me to back you up. But I think we should continue and see how this plays out.
Well, Cynthia after that says, well, that saves me having to destroy something that I find that may be a source of knowledge. However, I can agree that I don't exactly feel comfortable walking into a place dedicated to Cyric. That much is true. Whether it remains knowledgeable or not. I'm not going to go out of my way to destroy the works of Osiris, but in the event that we are taking on the responsibility of this cathedral, that would be a smart course of action. Especially when we saw what the powers and the magics that were worked into this place did to Kai.
He does have a point.
Were you guys saying this stuff telepathically or speaking out loud?
Well, Valenum was speaking, but the rest of you guys could be telepathic.
I was speaking out loud.
Actually, we have to speak out loud to you, Valenum. Otherwise, you will not hear us.
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's true. Alright, so eventually you guys see Kai teleport back in. And I guess I catch like the end of the argument.
Perfect.
And you see Kai looking around like a little confused at, the arguing that just took place, and he says, did we find that war mage?
seems to have eluded us.
He could be getting backup right now. We need to be ready.
Oh, he probably he vanished. They're mercs. They're not loyal.
For now, we need to investigate this place. We're running out of time. Our families are in danger.
I agree.
I agree as well.
So Valena moves forward down the hall.
Is Valenum, Zalarian staying outside? Or did he teleport in? His character didn't move.
He teleported in. I didn't move him because I don't have control to move him.
Oh, okay.
Who's Zalarian?
What was
No,
that?
he says Zalarian stayed
Yeah.
outside to guard,
You stay back, Solar?
keep an eye out. Yeah.
Really?
Bitch ass nigga. Nah, don't say nothing.
Oh, you're not paying attention? Got you.
I'm paying attention. I'm listening to you talk shit.
Alright, so
Nah.
you can move
I want
Valena
to have
down
left
to the next door.
Solar behind.
I'm leaving him behind.
And then I'll wait for
Claudius
to
is behind on Valenum.
unlock it.
We're gonna go through each of these doors, right?
Yup.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't need to be down there for that shit.
Claudius, you're behind the
The
lake.
cathedral, like, we don't know how big it is. We know it's multiple floors, so you're gonna be down there left by yourself for a minute after a while.
Well, we talk
It
after
sounds
me,
like
so
your mic is freaking off.
you
Silent.
can always just tell me
Oh, my
that it's bigger than you guys think or something.
I guess a cathedral, so I'm pretty sure. it's
Well,
only
Kai's
one
gonna
floor.
go up here, and he's gonna put his arm on the wall. He's gonna look into this room.
It's dark.
It's dark.
KO, son.
Why do you shoot magic missiles into the darkness?
Take 10 on that door to the right, Lewis. We're right in front of Valenum. 40.
The door unlocks, and inside you see a small single bedroom, providing room for really one person to rest in. It holds a simple pallet, a small wooden dresser, and a sconce. But other than these simple furnishings, the room seems rather unremarkable.
Valena turns the bed over, sees what's underneath it,
Find nothing underneath the bed.
walks back out of the room, go to the next door.
Nothing magical, I'm guessing. Next
Nothing
room.
magical as well. Same thing. Another quarters.
Oh, these are the quarters of the acolytes.
You heard me, Ayo?
Did I hear you? Oh.
I said I went up here and I'm looking into this room.
Oh, I did hear you. I said, it appears,
You see darkness?
Roll a saving throw. So that nigga did
Said
roll a
roll
saving
saving
throw.
throw.
Roll the one.
You don't hear anything in there. As for seeing anything, it's a dark room.
Claudius is taking 10 on the next door. Right in front of Valenum.
It's another room. another sleeping quarters.
Alright. He goes like Valenum. Let's get the door to your left this time.
Alright. Turns around.
So that room the room to the left.
In here appears to be a ritual chamber. It's a long chamber that's strikingly bare. Its polished walls and floors are glossy black. Gilded sconces hang in each corner, and each holds a torch that glows with a. Oh. I should have read the fucking room description before.
Why,
So that means Kai did see something in there. Kai, you.
Yeah.
It's dark.
I know. It's like it's dark. I'm like, well, maybe I should read the room.
Now you saw Claudius and Valenum open the door, and the torch is lit
Well,
up.
as you guys
That's what you
were
should've done,
as
Louis.
you guys were
Cover
looking
yourself.
as you guys are looking through the,
You
you
should've
know,
been like,
opening up the other rooms,
torch magically lit up when the door opened.
Kai,
That's what
you
should've done.
see a long chamber that is strikingly bare, polished walls on the floor, glossy black, gilded sconces hang in each corner, and each holds a torch that glows with a silently flickering green flame. The austere room is divided by a thick velvet curtain about 2/3 of the length of the room away. The body of a young man lies on the long, low table in the middle of the room. Kai easily recognizes the body that lays
Black Skin 7?
there. Damn, this guy can't know.
Tarum?
Black and
Got dissected?
That's Black Skin 7 in there. 7, 8, 8.
That better not be Tarum, son. This dude become a dictator for Leno. He'll go from lawful neutral to lawful
No,
evil,
it's
son.
actually you recognize. You see
He'll become a dictator,
you
son.
see
like,
you see a young
taking over this corrupted city.
you see a young Tashalan
Martial law.
human. You see a young Tashalan human.
Here we go with the bullshit.
Tashalan, that's all.
Curly black hair, black eyes, light olive skin. Easily recognize him and his 19-year-old self as Tadka von Boso, one of the Stormblades.
Oh shit, Taka, son.
One of the storm blades?
Just talking about the Stormblades, son. Just talking about them.
I guess it's pussy too.
Oh my
Yo, Louis,
god.
can I roll a heal check?
And well, obviously, as you and Claudius go in eventually later on, after Kai's already looked at it.
You hear Kai talk, you hear Kai and telepathically, he goes,
Oh, that's right. I forgot
Is
the
that-
telepathic shit.
is that Taka Van Boso?
You don't even know who that is.
Where?
He goes, guys, the room behind this wall.
Claudius,
Sit there,
looks at
why would
Leno and
Taka
whispers to him.
be here?
Open it.
You open it. There is a
Claudius
magic.
opens
There
it.
is a magic aura, and the aura is on the body, and is necromancy.
Let's takes a drink.
Claudius,
fine.
studies this for a few seconds, does a spellcraft to see what spell it is. Spell effect.
You don't. There doesn't seem to be any.
Valena wants to do a heal check.
Is the preserving the body? Is it a spell preserving the corpse? So it
You
doesn't,
see
like,
that the corpse
rot?
is. You see that the corpse is preserved, and it's not undead.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay.
The body is well. With your heal check, you clearly
I wanna see how it
clearly see
died.
that the body is dead, and you see that it is being
Preserve.
preserved.
But
As,
how? I wanna
as
know
for how, you don't see anything material that's been used on the body to keep it preserved.
What was used to kill? How did Taka die? That's how I want. That's
That
what I
heal
want my heal
check?
check to tell me.
As for how he died,
The cause of death.
How did Taka die? How long
you
has
don't
Taka been dead?
find anything. Well, it's hard to tell how long since he's being preserved.
After
He was
it
preserved.
gets dispelled,
After what gets dispelled.
I'm gonna tell
Or-
Close to dispel it.
Take
After
the
if I can't see like what killed Taka, then I'm gonna tell Close
Well,
to dispel.
I'm saying you look over the body, and you see. You don't see any wounds, anything about him. At least from just looking over his body.
You roll this heal check, man. I'm tired of this nonsense. All right, 16. I don't want any hazy nonsense. I want a fucking. I want an answer. 15
It's
plus.
a hazy nonsense. I think Lewis throwing shade over your answers, nigga. You don't know what to say.
You can't quite tell. You know what's kind of. Nah, let me roll this shit. So hold up. 15. That's 25 total.
25 total. There were wounds on the body, but you can tell that there were old wounds that he's had in the past. None of them were mortal. As for the actual death, well, you comparing his age, his race, and his.
The forensics, boy. Can't fuck relating him in this bullshit, son. Tell you, I'm gonna come Batman in this bitch, son. Y'all niggas think I'm playing games, son?
You look concerning there should considering where he's at, there should be also records of his death. But with just the heal check, the only thing that you can figure out with the body was that the body looks like there's clues and indications that usually when somebody's killed by something, there would be signs of
some marks, some abrasion,
either a
some
mark or
struggles.
abrasion or a struggle, or in your case with do you have a healing kit or something? Or?
I don't think I have it. Let me check. I probably do have a healing kit on my ass. And I fucking help prepare with some bullshit.
Watch Mental War dies. Niggas ain't killing Mental War that way. Nobody, they have
You got a healing belt on? Healing belt plus 2 to heal shit?
I got a healing.
Yeah, I do have a healing belt on.
Not a belt, the kit.
I'm looking for the kit though. Let me go to my my mundane items. Equipment.
Yeah, you do have a healing kit.
Mundane. Yep, I got it.
All right,
Told you, I
so
know I was prepared with some shit, bro.
take out your healing kit, and there.
You can roll that shot. Stand back. Don't contaminate the
So
body.
there was.
It's gonna
Yeah,
work,
extra
son.
sound effects for no reason.
There's this oil, and there's this oil in this jar in your healing kit that, when poured along the body, it'll give you an indication. You mainly use it for like long-term care, with the heal skin, mechanically speaking. But in this instance, you're using it because when poured all over the body, it'll start to show. It'll seep into the body, and then rising to the surface of the skin, it'll show areas of the body that was either damaged first. It'll show areas of the body that was damaged first, or had died first. Such as, say, you get stabbed in the heart, well, your heart's dead first, so obviously the area around the head, which is the brain, would show as dying last.
Alright, so that's 25
So
to have before.
that's part of
According
this.
with the healing.
So no, I'm telling you
belt
right
and
now.
then the kit, that's 29 total instead of 25.
Okay, so you pour this on. You notice that
Can I eat
you notice that the
can I eat
entire
another?
you notice that the entire body appears to have all died simultaneously. And the only thing that could indicate that is some sort of death effect.
This guy, yeah, I was thinking
Save with a death spell, son. Necromancy.
So Valerian turns around.
Finger of death.
Valerian says, "There's no signs of struggle. There's no abrasion. All the wounds on his body was already there long before he died. A lot of scarification. But what's really weird is that not only is there no wound, but it seems that all the organs in the body failed simultaneously at the same time. Meaning there was no leading cause internally. There was an external force that killed this creature that was not physical. Meaning it must have been magic of some sort.
Based on what Valenian related, Claudius does a spellcraft check to see if there's any magical effect that would describe what.
Claudius is aware there's many death effects and stories of death effects and actual facts of certain spells that can cause a death effect. As for pinpointing the exact spell that killed him, there doesn't seem to be.
Valenian turns to Kai.
Claudius goes, well,
Valenian turns to Kai. And he says to Kai, this is something that I think you or I would probably be best suited for. Right now, the Stormblades, they're distraught. They're very separated. There's hardly any Stormblades to begin with right now. They're not in action. They're completely inactive. But, however, those that are left within the city, they deserve to know what happened to their comrade. Stormblades have never been friends to the Vindicators. They've always kind of looked at us as rivals and wanted us to be beneath them. But when push came to shove, the things they did for this city. It may have been out of pride. It may have been in the wrong direction, but it was for this city. We have a common enemy now. I think that we should let them know what happened here and have them come in and weigh on it.
Wait. Oh, go ahead.
We should bring the Stormblades in as allies.
An alliance. Interesting proposition. Proposition. We need other allies that we can get.
Either way, we're gonna do this. But I think that they'll want a piece of this situation since one of theirs lies fallen here. And clearly fallen by death magic.
Agreed.
And with no records of it happening. And who controls the records of death here in this city? The Jurgalites. Now, I'm not saying they did it, but I'm saying there's evidence that they did. And no one knows about it but us. To keep it a secret makes us just as bad as them. We're going to need people who are able to share this information in a way that would be conducive to building an ally instead of sparking a flame that will spread throughout the entire city. We don't need rumors.
This man here, this former Stormblade, he's also of Highborn, the nobility. If we could demonstrate to the nobility that they're not immune from this organization, whether it's the Jurgalites or the Cage-Rites, perhaps there's a long shot. We might get them on our side as well.
Precisely correct.
At least some of them.
Precisely correct, Claudius. This loss for the Stormblades could be what we need in order to get this city to finally see that there's something bigger going on here, that they need to get behind the Vindicators if they want to solve it.
That is correct. The poor, you already took care of them following you. But the Highborns, they're distrustful of us. Maybe this could somehow help aid our cause. We need to recover this body and make sure that it stays safe. It is instrumental to our plans in the future, with our dealings with those in charge in this city.
I can have this body sent. I can have this body sent to them directly, while we continue on throughout the cathedral, trying to find more clues as to what's going on. But the body can be transported with using one of the acolytes from the Temple of the Iron Martyr, along with the necessary message.
Do you bring any of them with you?
No, someone will have to pass on that message.
Kai says, yeah, when I was trying to find Terran when I left you guys and to venturing into the abyss, I found out that the Stormblades had suddenly retired. Rumor has it was that Totka or Tonkin. It's Totka, right?
No, it's Taka. Yeah, I misspoke.
Yeah, Totka.
Nigga got that from fucking.
Totka died. And no one really wanted to talk about it, the Stormblades. I didn't really get to follow up on it. Things started happening so fast. But you're absolutely right. Returning their comrade back to them is probably the best thing that we could do for them. As far as our motives and our intentions behind it, I think we should worry about that after we've finished investigating this place. Mind you, we're still in enemy territory.
Cynthia goes, well, I'm the one, I think I would volunteer to have this body shipped out and move along this message as quickly as possible and return to you guys. As of right
I
now,
could.
we are in enemy
We-
territory, but all the territory behind us has been cleared. There's no
Claudius
hostility
goes
behind us.
to Claudius goes like Cynthia, like, no, we cannot move on without you. What I could do is I could go to one of those rooms over there that are vacated, and I could craft a rope trick, and maybe we could place him in there, and we'll put the rope of the spell in there as well. He'll be hidden. Hopefully, someone doesn't find him. They'll have to actually be able to target a direct detect magic on it. I mean, what are the odds?
Fair
Kai
enough?
says, you must. I understand all of your intentions are genuine. You want to look out for the fallen, but remember, we're on a clock. We've spent a lot of time trying to gather intel and reconnaissance on our would-be assailants. They could be getting away as of right now. We need to focus on getting them before they escape. Who knows how far away they've gotten since they attacked us back in the tavern. We seem to be very good at wasting time. Unfortunately, sorry to say. We have a priority. We have to get our priorities straight first. We're here to apprehend whoever's responsible for our ambush. If we keep trying to deal with every single problem along the way, we're gonna lose our one chance to get a lead on the K-trains.
He makes a valid point. We should leave all these loose hands until the end of this mission.
I really doubt they're gonna come back. I really doubt they're gonna come back. Someone's gonna come and take his body. A dead body does no one no good.
Straight,
Just in
I
case.
may agree with you, Kai,
Claudius,
but I do
Claudius-
disagree with you on one point. This dead body does us a lot of good. We can make great use of this situation, but alas, we do not have the time to capitalize on it. So let's move forward.
Good. Understood. And Kai, after that, I mean, I guess you guys were still checking out all those rooms back there. I'm gonna assume this entire area is a living quarters of some sort. So Kai's gonna head over here, teleport back across the wall, regain all his maneuvers if he has to, and he's gonna go ahead and try to check out the
for
south.
completeness,
Yeah, but they know
Check
how
out
to
the
take
south,
time to go through all
the south side.
for completeness sake, we'll check out the other 3 rooms as well.
Yeah, later we'll check all the
Guys, check out the other 3 rooms. It was the same situation. All of them. They were all living quarters. Nobody in them. Nobody in them currently. It's pretty much nobody.
So,
Back in the
When
cathedral.
he gets back to the other side of the wall, he's gonna ask Zalarian. Did you see any movement?
No. It's been quiet out here.
Come,
Cynthia
I need
asked-
your assistance over here at the south wall. We're gonna go investigate. The rest are gonna follow up behind us shortly.
So put me with Kai.
Alright, so Cynthia goes over to the altar. And she wants
Kai
to-
is gonna
she wants to
check for
examine the
traps
altar.
on this door, and then he's gonna try to unlock it while he's waiting for folks to show up.
The altar just has 2 wall hangings that are small enough. It has 2 wall hangings that are valuable. The altar looks it looks like what an altar should it looks like what an altar has been designed to be created to appeal to a god of the dead, especially someone like Merkel. And when the Sirius took over, the altar didn't really change much, and now it's just being used as an altar to Jurgle. of the motifs and the design of the place is particularly offensive in any way. It's just all. It's all pretty. It has broad. Whatchamacallit? It has a broad aesthetics concerning dead and beyond in the fugue plane. Nothing seems to appear. Yeah, nothing seems to be appear. I mean, it has a chilling look to it, as death has been known to bring fear to some people. While others are calmly comfortable or tolerable around it. So you don't see anything odd like twisted evil, like undead looking figures or like vampire fucking statues.
I was checking more for any sort of like thing that may stand out, like something being under the altar or something like that.
Oh, like actual like search perception. Maybe take time to look around the altar. You don't find anything unusual or anything.
And the hallway doesn't go any further
Or anything
down.
hidden. The hallway doesn't seem to go further down.
You just don't have that one. Remember that one we got from like the first adventure pass?
Yeah, China vibe.
No, it's like a wand of like
detect
hidden doors.
detect secret doors.
That shit have mad charges in it. Niggas barely use
I
it.
think you guys were using the shit out of it.
We had to, nigga. Every wall, son.
Because the place was so big.
Oh my god. I wish you could. You know what? You should send the layout to that bitch, to Claudius and fucking Kai, so they know what we had to go through at level 2, son.
I think it might
We
still
were
be on
we
here.
were on that
It
dungeon
is
for
still
like
on
6
here.
months, yo. It was like ridiculous.
This shit.
Oh yeah, you guys told me about that.
Yo, stupid.
Wait, was it this one?
No,
No, not
that's
this
the
one.
basement. Just something else.
No, that was That was the quest. Oh, there's a fire giant. That was the. That was the quest before. That's the Nathataron one. Wait, is it? It's not on. Oh, there it is.
Oh, you're talking about chapter 1?
Yes. I got it. Fuck, it won't move over. There it is.
Look at that shit, son. You see that
That
shit?
shit is huge.
Secret doors, back and forth, going to one place to come back to the next.
Shoot, is there still shit on here that's fucking
Look
fun?
at that shit, Claudius.
Oh, I see Kai. Is that Kai?
I was there towards the end.
At the end.
They were in the. We had,
Oh
we had
yeah,
to
that
the
is
bottom.
Kai's
Because
We
token.
got to the bottom of it. We got
Because
to
me
the
and
basement.
Kai, we escaped from one of the freaking
Look at
cells,
Kai's old token.
and
That's
we
right.
had our own little group of 4 people. The other 2 people got killed by a freaking machine or something. A golem. There we go.
Ripped them apart and shit.
Oh,
Do you remember that Kai? Remember that golem? He was like in an illusionary wall, but it was not really a wall. And then that golem fist came out.
And he smashed him.
He killed that fucking dwarf like, BAM! I don't know. Whoop. We down the tank.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh my god.
That's when Claudius didn't cast
Scary
spell.
levels, man.
That's like Claudius, like for level 1, he never casted a spell at all. Like he's like, nah, man, I don't want to cast spells.
Kai was so useless back then. Oh my god.
So was Claudius. Claudius was just using intellect and roguish skill. He never
Kai did,
casted a
like,
spell.
no damage, and he had like 1d6.
I don't even know how
barely
Lewis
even
gave me.
sneak attack.
I don't know how Lewis gave me a
Power,
level.
but 1 round was not enough to do anything. It was just
I
free.
don't know how Lewis gave Claudius a level because I never casted a spell at all at level 1. And then all of a sudden I'm level 2 wizard. That's why the first time he cast a spell, I think.
I guess because you survived
I
so
never wanna
many
go through that
near-death
again, so.
experiences.
He said I never want to go through
With the
that
fucking
again.
skin in your teeth.
That was the basement, right? The bottom of it. I think it was huge, yo.
Oh,
No, that was
like-
the whole. That was the whole enclave, and then there was. Then you guys went down in the elevator. They went deeper, and there was a whole. There was a fortress of fucking hobgoblins.
That's some shit you should be doing at like level fucking like our level right now.
Oh, I remember that steam method. Didn't Kai like charmed it or something?
Magician, by the way. So I'm just saying, so.
Did Kai charm somebody? How?
A steam method.
Magician?
Not charm.
Yeah,
I think this time it's cowardice.
I think I used like diplomacy or something, but what I did?
You be my number. It's my second fave nigga right now.
Somebody did. Somebody took it out of commission, but not like really kill it.
I
It was
think.
like
I don't know what somebody did. I thought it flew off somewhere, or maybe it tried to fly off. That's what it was.
He tried to fly off, but somebody got him.
Somebody
I forgot
got
who.
him. Somebody said.
He didn't get killed. I think he got frightened off.
Yeah, somebody knocked him
I
out.
don't know who it was.
Well,
I thought it was.
me and Zalarian are trying to open up this door here at the bottom.
When Kai sapped it, that's what it was.
When,
Alright.
when
This
Kai
door down
goes
here?
to do that, he looks behind him at Zalarian. He smirks. He says, "You may want to stand back a bit. Wouldn't want you to get blown up if I set off any traps."
Get blown up.
Nigga, I'm already way behind you.
Yeah,
If you're trying to
blow
open up, tell him. I don't trust the whole. Listen, if y'all knows a line from adventuring, anytime there's any suspicion of a trap door, this man is gonna be way out of the radius until you open it. So.
Kai-
I don't play that shit anymore.
Especially when Kai is the one trying
Kai,
to open
as
the door.
you're saying that to him, Zalarian's already like. Me too.
He's
It's like, yo, it's like, you got it, you got it, you got it. Like I'm mad. It's like an echo going off the chapel wall. So, huh? Is there a trap? Is there a trap? Is there a trap?
Are you good?
On my
Yo,
way.
it's funny. Can't you just ready in action for the explosion?
Oh yeah, I could. I can just blink. Oh, not combat. It's not combat. Yeah, that's all I can only ready in action in combat.
For caster level?
You can't ready in action.
Isn't that shit wore off?
There's a chance it might not affect you anyway.
What?
Oh, great.
There's still a percentage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the ready in action is for it to be automatic. There's still a percentage if you don't do it. If you don't ready in action.
Oh, okay. Well, I still want to be a little bit away from it. So. You gotta catch up, Louis. You gotta catch up to this, man. You're missing out.
I know.
I think that wore off already. You got greater blink on?
What was the last 13 minutes? Still got a little.
No, it lasts 13 rounds.
Oh, rounds. Oh, you're right.
Yo, Claudius, I be hate when you be co-DMing, son. Get out of here, dog.
I want our victory to be legit. I don't want Lewis to be like, oh, only reason you ain't got killed was
That's
for
all right.
that.
That's all right.
Greater
That's not
blink
your
on the whole
responsibility.
time.
Just like if the
No,
fucking
he
hill giant.
wants his
I
fight
get
to be
you.
legit.
I know what he says, but just like if the
I want my shit to be legit.
I get that, but just like if like a hill giant doesn't have like stones in his backpack when they normally do, nigga, you'd be like, yo,
Yeah.
that hill giant usually got stones in his book bag. What's he doing?
Don't feel,
Oh yeah.
don't feel bad.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Do what
Thanks,
everybody
Machardo.
do.
Hey, Lewis, remember that one time? Remember that? Didn't you say that wizard had a cloak that does displacement? Why is he using it against a Valarian? Oh yeah. Thanks, Machardo. By the way, listen to
He's not giving me.
Yo, all the time, son. Yo, doesn't that nigga go with
He
tower
thinks you're
shield?
giving me tactics.
Does
I'm
he?
not giving you
Doesn't
tactics.
that really have a tower shield? So he has cover.
Actually, I called Lewis out when that freaking mage right now, the war mage, he tried to teleport out.
All right.